the things that they didn't do while they were young. You get, so they should try to do them. Just live every day as if it's their last.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about people that are younger than you?
So I feel like a lot of them are really, really opinionated. You get, so they should do them. You get, no one cares.
The biggest problem with the young people is from we, the older people, because we have set a very bad example for them. And the bad example is not even starting from us. It started a long time ago through slavery and colonialism. So the African young people should be more African. And Africa is humanity. Africa is humanity. So if they are more African, they will be more human, because every other human being evolved from Africa, from the African. So let them be African. That's just my advice to them.
I won't really say I've seen too much of life, but I feel that people lose sight of things that matter the most. I feel that people that just tend to be so calculated, or what will I call, and then social media has not helped, because it has created very false personas. People have just this it's almost as if they're almost performing, like people just feel that they can transpose real human contacts and relationships with online phone. They're just creating false personas, and then they believe false things, because people believe false things more, and they get more ridiculous by the day. I can't even understand how or why. Because with a little more research, you would just realize what this person said is wrong. Why would you even be broadcasting? I don't know. There's just so much falsehood going around these days that is not helping. But as well as, I think there are some good parts of it too, so I'm happy about, because people are getting more enlightened, and I feel in the right direction. This social media problem is a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. My niece was greeting her friend, and the type of greeting she was like, yeah, you're looking so old. I said, come, why are you telling her you're looking so old? Is that the first thing that comes to your mind when you see her? Someone say, long time, how have you been? What's going on with you? Why have you been stressed all day? What is you're looking so old? Is that how to tell somebody? Yeah, it looks like you've had a long day, because it was in the evening they were seeing.
Yeah.
So obviously the day has gone.
Yeah.
So and then she's always online. I'm like, no, you have to look around you first. Talk with people around you. The online people are fictitious, more or less.
One thing I discovered about the Gen Z generation is the fact that they want everything fast. They're not patient. They want to make money fast. They want to go into a relationship fast. They want to have sex fast. They want to do everything fast. And the truth is that in reality, life will always make you wait. Okay? So patience.
I kind of feel that some people just think they are custodians of what people should know, you know, and while you're young or while you're old. But if you ask me personally, I don't know, I just feel you should do you. Do yourself, learn from your body, learn from how you feel, learn from the feelings that go through your body. Basically, it's just like your energy, you know, what your mind tells you to do, you know, that's what I just feel. Just follow what you desire, follow what you like doing, or you find yourself just enjoying, you know, and just live life to the fullest. That's what I would just say, basically. I think older people after some time think they are old, and so they stop living, basically. And so if everybody just learn to live, continuously live, you know, and just don't get to a point when in your head you feel like I am old and that's just it. Every other person is doing something different, and even if you might feel like that, but there are certain activities that make you feel alive. Like for example, when you exercise, you are part of a volleyball or a basketball team, you know, you are doing some form of activity like every time. Before you know, you have to mingle with young people and you feel alive, and you don't feel separated from, you know, the team. But when you stop doing those activities, what happens is that, you know, age and life just creep into you, basically.
One, their kind of lifestyle today, they don't really, let me say, they have no respect for their older one. They don't acknowledge that they're supposed to respect the people that are older than them. What do I mean? Let me just say, maybe it boils down to parenting. Back in the days when we were young, we're taught to respect people that are older than us. Even if it is a day that the person is older than you, you have to respect the person. Understand the courtesy of greeting people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Do you understand? Like when you are sitting down and an elderly person, okay, is standing, you stand up and allow the person to sit down, irrespective of your relationship with the person. Like in the bus, for instance, you see older people will be standing in a bus while the younger ones are sitting down. They don't even acknowledge that this is an elderly person, that they will stand up for the person to sit down. But whereas if it is their own biological parents, they will stand up for. Yes. Do you understand? So I think it boils down from orientation that we give our children today. I think that's one of those things. And again, the way our younger people dress today, the younger ones, they dress like they don't have parental care. Because if you are coming out of your family home, do you understand? Like a family house now, your father, your mother, or there should be an uncle or an auntie that will tell you that you cannot wear this shirt or this trouser out there the way it looks, because it doesn't send a good message about the family to the outside world. And the way you dress, that's how you're going to be addressed. Sometimes people will look at you and say, who is this person's father or this person's mother? So I think if there is a way this message now can reach out to the society and people start correcting that. We are Africans. We have our way of dressing. Even if you're going to imbibe another person's culture, take the good part of their culture, not everything about their culture that you take.
Older people.
Yes, older people. Don't forget, the person who starts life dressing anyhow or not respecting older people. Mind you, respect. Some people misunderstand what is respect. When you do something that is not right and somebody politely tell you that this thing you have done is not right, irrespective of your age, it's not an insult. But some people misunderstand it for insult. But mind you, you are even supposed to appreciate the person for telling you what you are not doing right, so that you can make correction. Maybe in your own quiet moment, you can sit back and reflect on what the person tells you, even if you do not agree with him at that particular point in time. Reflect on the message, not the person telling you. You might not like the person, but reflect on what the person has said to you. Then you can be a better person.
Yes.
And older people you are talking about, they grow up from childhood to that old age. So I'm sorry, if somebody is a foolish person at 10 and he does not change his ways, and nature helps him with age, he gets to 40, 50, he's still the same person that has gone through process. Do you understand? So the way he dresses, he believes that's the way to go. Do you understand? And parents should learn to know what is love. Like the Bible said, spare the rod and spoil the child. When a child does what is not right, you correct the child. When it gets to a point that you need to flog the child, you flog the child.
I would just advise them to keep fit, to do exercise, because health is wealth. If they can keep fit, do exercises, I think all those aged sickness will not be so threatening to them. All those cardiac arrests and all those things will not be threatening to them. So that would be my advice: to keep fit, do exercise, eat good food.
What about younger people?
Younger people, just think smart, think exceptional, just do things exceptional. Don't think the way other people are thinking, just do your own thing differently. That will make you unique as a youth. Just think unique. Yeah.